Hi, welcome back friend. In this lesson you're going to learn about creating a vignette effect in Lightroom. So let's get started. Here we got an image of a cat where we want to emphasize just the cat. We just want to minimize the influence of the boundary and the background where cat is sitting. So here you can go to the effects tab and you got the vignette options. You can change the amount of vignetting. Okay, so if you keep it too high, it will add a white glow towards the side of towards the corner of your photo. You can change the roundness of your vignette effect, make it more round, or you can also change the midpoint. If you adjust the midpoint towards the center, the size of the vignette, the radius of the vignette changes. And also you can change the feather and the highlights. So if you got a zero feather, it won't get a smoothness. It will have a sharp boundary. And if you turn the slider towards the lower end of the roundness, you will got a square or a rounded square kind of formation. It depends on your subject and photo and effect that you want to choose. Also, you can add grains to your footage. Sometimes it could be helpful, uh, like posterization or creating printed copies and different scenarios it could be used. You can change the amount of the grains, the size of the grains, and the roughness. You can control these properties using the sliders. You can change the value. Also, Vignette is helpful when you apply with the transformation properties. So you can zoom in to make your image scale out. You can change the offset value or crop your image. You can scale it larger or make it smaller. You can change the aspect value, aspect ratio. You can also rotate your image. These are transformation properties, and a vignette could help you grab the attention to the section of the photo that you want. So here we want to emphasize uh, our main subject, this black and white cat, and we want to turn the background a little bit out of focus. We just simply don't want everybody to see the background. This focus must be cat. So here you can adjust the amount of vignette. Sometimes you just don't need to, you are not expected to have a daunting vignette. You just want to have a slight vignette kind of effect. You can also apply with a slight amount of vignetting. You can also add the transformations as much as you want. And also you can go to the basic tab to control the saturation, highlight, exposure, and other properties. You can also go to the changing the hue, saturation, and luminance, change different values, the tint, and more things. Try to adjust it. Here we have a cat that has two different colors, the white and the black. So this kind of image is little bit challenging because it is not a simple image that affects everything. We got the colors on the two extreme shores of the graph. So if you want to highlight the white color, it will make the black color less visible, or if you turn the black color more highlighted and the white will be less visible. So you have to choose something in between. Don't go with the extreme values. Move them slightly towards the negative space or the positive space. You can add the texture. You could uh, change the clarity and the darkness. You can change the highlights as well. You can turn the shadows slightly towards the lower end. You can increase the vibrance, and you got these things. Next, you can also add the radial or the graduated filters, also the brush tool to along with the vignette tool to have an emphasis over the image. So just go to the radial filter and draw a circle right over the cat, and here your cat will be or subject will be little bit darkened. So vignette allows you to create a white color corners with little bit feathering effect that you can control, and you can emphasize using this graduated or radial filter in the center. Try creating your own edits, upload it on social media, apply a combination of effects, a transformation, vignette, filters, the radial and graduated, and apply various changes. You'll learning more in the coming lessons. Till then, keep learning and keep moving ahead.